Everybody, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching. We are in the early evening hours here in Minsk, Belarus. It's the FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup Final between France and the United States. A battle of unbeatens, and the USA, well, they made the podium a couple years ago in Zaragoza, but it was in third place. They are now one win away from getting to the top. And France going for their first title in this competition in this 5th edition of the event. Australia have already come from behind to beat Hungary to win third place. Australia were the winners 2 years ago in Zaragoza, Spain. But right now, it's all about France and this team, the USA. And judging from their team's performances yesterday, we should be in for a good one. And Jeff Taylor joined by Shona Thorberg, the former Canada international and Olympian. And Shona, you know what? It's not too difficult to get up for a game like this.
No, absolutely not. And, you know, I don't think France is happy just to be in this game. Let's put it that way. I really think after the performance that we saw in the second half by France, they have to have confidence going into this game. They really do. And I know they're going up against a more athletic, a longer, a taller team, but no one's happy to be here. They both want to be top of the podium.
And let's don't forget, there is some serious talent in this French team.
There really is. I think right away the person that you think about is Rupert. Hasn't played a whole lot in the tournament leading up to yesterday's game because she was kind of battling a little bit of an ankle injury. But talk about a performance yesterday. She had 20 points, 14 rebounds, 6 blocks, 4 steals. MVP performance, absolutely.
And that player there, Jordan Horston, was fantastic.
Absolutely.
For the USA and their win over Hungary.
I think there's a few candidates on this USA team, but Horston was just unbelievable. She had 18 points on 12 shots, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. She really did absolutely everything for that USA team early in the game against Hungary, and right now we're watching MVP candidates go up against each other.
Yeah, and what's impressive really about both of those players, but especially Horston, was that it wasn't about her getting all of her points. She was making plays. It just so happened that she was scoring a lot of points. She had 14 points in the first half yesterday, and really we saw the USA press just really take over that game early. Although a lot of that had to do with Hungary just not functioning at all. They were their own worst enemies, but on the other hand, France were in real trouble against Australia. They were down 15 points at halftime. They came out, and boy, they had a different look in their eyes. And they came out and pressed and just took over the game with that full-court press. Kendra Sherry, remember, there she is. She was awesome yesterday, and as was Rupert, Fatou, the captain, came out, was terrific in the second half. It was a great second half comeback by France.
It really was, and maybe Kendra Sherry, the things that she does don't really show up on the stat sheet. She's not the prettiest of scorers, basketball players, but man, was she important for the comeback by France yesterday?
We're going to have a pause here in commentary for the playing of the national anthems. Basketball is all about. It's about playing for your country, and expect USA really to be in this position almost every single tournament that they play in. I mean, it is the dominant nation in basketball, and France are always thereabouts. I mean, they have got great teams. This is an under-17 event, and no doubt these players will be hoping that one day they represent their senior teams down the road, probably sooner rather than later for France, we would imagine. The referees for today's game, Hortensia Sanchez from Mexico, Vasiliki Sarucha from Greece, and Mikhail Port from Poland. There you have it. Well, 3 referees doing the final. I guess they've been the best 3 in the tournament. That's how they've been judged. And we're going to get a look at the rosters for both the USA as well as France, and a lot of people who are watching this future talent, and they want any of these players to come play for them probably in college.
Absolutely, you know, AZ Fudd, named after the famous Jennifer AZ. Keep an eye out, she's MVP candidate. Beckers, I thought, got off to a slow start yesterday. I could see her coming out being a little bit more aggressive. You know, Jordan Horston, like I said, MVP from yesterday, and then there were post players, Haley Jones and Elia Boston. I mean, points in the paint yesterday was big for the U.S., so keep an eye on those 2 players as well.
I wonder if Jennifer AZ knows that possibly the best player, one of the best players in this USA team has been named after her. I'm guessing she must.
And one of the youngest players in this tournament.
What about this French team?
You know, you look at Marie Fautou, rough start yesterday, rough game, to be honest. She hit a big 3 later. Wadu leading basically this tournament in 3-point shot attempts, 4 out of 11 yesterday. So if she can get going, but I think what it's going to come down to, you know, Iwodu had a great game for them yesterday, led them in assists. Kendra Sherry, she was a difference maker, but not statistically. So keep an eye on her. And then the MVP of this team is Rupert. And You know, she obviously has basketball in her blood, her father being an ex-national team player.
As does Fotu.
As does Fotu, exactly. So, you know, this is a very, very talented French team.
Carlan Berube.
You know, ex-UConn player,
yep.
So hey, she also has a lot of basketball knowledge. She's been with the program a few years now, coaching these younger teams, and you know, she's clearly been taught by the best, having played at UConn under Gino Oriana. Arnaud, I mean, he coaches 8 of these players in INSEP, so he's been around, he knows them. He also knows how to motivate them, and I think that's what we saw yesterday. They were down 15, they went into the half, and he clearly knew how to talk to the women because they came out a completely different team. And that's just from knowing them, spending time with them, and there you go. I mean, that's why they're here today.
Some of the parents have made the journey to Minsk to watch their daughters play, all the way from the US of A, and as well as France. They have come. It's
not quite as far.
Not quite as far, but you know, still a commitment, I have to say. Remember, France, USA played some big games at senior team level over the years, including the final of the 2012 Olympics.
It was. You know, you saw that great performance by Céline Dumerc during that Olympic run for France, and you know, keep an eye on Marine Couteau tonight, because a lot of players, I mean, a lot of people in France are excited about her, and you know, it's her court awareness.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Minsk, Belarus. This is the final of the FIBA Under-17 Women's Basketball World Cup. Between France in the white, USA red, white, blue. And it's France that have won that opening tip. Both these teams coming off contrasting victories yesterday. Ewodu starts things off with a long jump shot.
And this is what I love. They make a basket, and look, they're in that full court press, which is what got them back into the game. So yesterday, and I'm really glad that they're doing this early, because they need to slow this U.S. team down.
A beautiful bounce pass to Beckers from Jones. Yesterday it was Jones that started things off for their scoring, and now she delivers that beautiful backdoor pass. Pass to the backdoor cutter. Wadu for 3, and that was long, and then it went off the foot of Ewodu.
You know, no surprise there. We saw Wadu come out firing yesterday. She's come out firing in her previous games, averages 8.43 attempts a game, sorry. So, you know, that's part of her game. Maybe not what you would always shoot, but that's who she is, and you know, you let her ride it.
She's got the green light.
She definitely does.
Put over to Jones now. Now she's going to put up a 3, and the ball rattles out. Boston scrapping away inside, and she's fouled.
And you know what I think is really important for this French team is to come out and not be intimidated. It's easy to play against the U.S. and be intimidated. They are intimidating. Their size, their physicality, and I think that's what France needs to not worry about.
Well, Horston gets her first 2 points of the game. Get used to that. She pours in the points of this USA team.
She really does, and that was just a good job running the play, and I thought it was a great pass to the open cutter as well. Kind of hit her before she was going to be open.
That foul the other end was on Ewodu. And now another turnover. And called against France. Pressure here to make things awkward, and already the USA turn it over, and Fotu goes in but gets swatted out of bounds by Jones.
You know, good job by Jones, kind of make up for that turnover.
Now the excellent defense by Horston with the steal, pulls up, misses the shot. So both teams missing shots and not cashing in on opportunities, although USA get it back. Boston, the footwork. But Repair gets the rebound. Over to Iwodu. And then her pass right into the hands of Horson. What is it? It's like a magnet for passes straight into her hands.
We saw her have 3 consecutive steals yesterday in the span of maybe 24 seconds.
Now Beckers goes up, has it knocked out of her hands by Repair, but then she gets it back. Now Jones goes up. Oh, she gets to the fall. And one is coming for Jones. And fouled by Repair.
And, you know, I think that's a great call by the ref because Repair, unfortunately, again, you see so many players, they have good position. She did do a pretty good job on defense. If she had just kept her arms straight up instead of lowering them, it wouldn't have been a foul. And I can guarantee you Jones probably would not have made that basket.
So Haley Jones did not make the free throw. Up to Iwodu, USA with a 6-2 lead. The battle of the heavyweights here. Repair rejected by Horston. Now Jones. I don't think Repair can quite believe it. Horston for 3. That was not a strong suit yesterday for the USA in their semifinal win over Hungary.
And you know, so far we've kind of seen Repair get a bad foul, and then she was taken out of her shot just most recently on the baseline. It's interesting to see because,
well, that was a tough shot by Repair.
It's not what she wanted to do.
And Beckers crosses midcourt. Yeah, Repair doesn't.
You'll see her level against these U.S. bigs. Let's put it that way. You know, I said she had an MVP type performance yesterday, but she's going up against taller and stronger bigs today.
Fudd. And oh boy, that is not good for France. That Boston beat them to the long rebound into the corner. Beckers over to Fudd. Go! France called timeout to try to stop this USA run.
You know, I don't think Fudd's going to miss 2 shots in a row. So
we talked about her efficiency coming into this.
Yeah, you know,
she's good.
Anyone on this U.S. team is capable of scoring, capable of being a leader on the team, and up until yesterday, really, she was that player for them. And if she has a great game tonight, I mean, she could even be MVP of this tournament. So she's not somebody you can leave open. You know what? France right now, they came back against Australia down 15 and a half. But guess what? You do not want to get down 15 early to the U.S. That is a different team. That is not. You just cannot afford to do that.
And what has to be worrying for France is the shot attempt by Repair. Down the court.
You know,
she was falling away from the basket.
She was.
About 15 feet.
There was 4 seconds
don't
left.
Take that shot.
No, absolutely not. You don't take that shot. There was 4 seconds left. I think, you know, it's nerve-wracking for her. She is now going up against probably the toughest competition she has ever played against. Let's be honest. You know, until next year where she plays in Board, she's going to be playing in Euro, then she's going to have to get used to that. But she needs to get her composure right now and realize, you know what, if I get the ball in a position, I have the skill set, I need to have confidence. And we haven't seen that yet. I mean, it's still early though.
Has it. Oh, and another interception right into the hands of Horston. And Horston drives in and scores and also takes the bump. And the French, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's almost as if they don't see Horston. She's right there. She's lurking. And the lead is now 10-2. What's he saying? Bounce pass? Don't pass it?
Yeah.
A smart pass?
Off that ball screen. I think she kind of wanted to pass to Repair, but they got a little nervous because the big from the U.S. kind of hedged out a little bit. She was worried about throwing it up and over and tried to hit the riser, and clearly that's not there. This U.S. team is too good to play like that.
Look at now, Becker's almost coming up with a steal. So Horston actually takes a seat here and is replaced by Zaya Cook. I thought it was pretty tough yesterday in Hungary. Chevy brings the ball up the court, goes right at Jones. still a relatively tough shot. And now Fudd for the USA. Zeiss hook. And Boston with the rebound. Turns, scores! You know, the USA bigs didn't have to be the dominant force yesterday, but they come out tonight. They're playing like they got a point to prove.
They definitely do. I would say the talent on this USA team is their guard position, but I think maybe the bigs just haven't really been challenged, and they've let the guards kind of take over in this tournament. So now that they notice that there is a little bit more challenge, maybe we're going to see them step out. And, we just saw that miss down on the other end, that three by Cook. And if there is one part of the game that the U.S. is lacking in, I mean, I'm being nitpicky right now, I'm trying to find something. But I think it would be their three-point shooting. They're only shooting just under 32%. Not great for a U.S. team, but they also don't take a lot, though. So they are conscious of that, which is great.
Nice reverse move. Oh, France still can't get it to go. It's a tough start. Iwodu, good play. They just didn't finish.
Yeah, great look by Iwodu. And the problem is, opportunities like that don't come along often from a USA team. So you got to make them, unfortunately.
So it drives in, and once again, the USA with a potential three-point play. And if she does convert this opportunity, USA are going to be on top by 14 points. Nightmare start for France.
Yeah, it really is. They need I don't think Coach should call another timeout, but they need to get a score and a stop right now to just kind of calm things down.
Back. And like you said, this USA team probably a little bit harder to come back against than Australia. But that said, they did come back against Australia, just like with in the blink of an eye. There's Wadu for three. Finally, something positive for the French.
And that's what they need, but right now they also need a stop. That's the most important thing right now.
Pardon in the game as well. Number 5. Drive and the miss by USA. An easy one for French, believe me, but back over now to the French. Cup was there. Wadu puts it up and good. And then Wadu takes an inverted shot to the face from Jones. She looks a little dazed as she goes up the court.
It wasn't intentional at all, but it was pretty hard.
Well, how about that? A little bit of shake, and then she did a little bit of baking. She was cooking. Beautiful pass again into repair. And what I don't like about that, honestly, she's falling away from the basket. She's got to go strong to the basket.
I saw exactly what you did. She kind of had pretty good positioning, but I think she's really intimidated about getting blocked.
And the basket for the USA by Jones.
I mean, Jones starts at 4 for this U.S. team. She guards the 4, but really she plays like a 3. I think moving, as she gets older, as she progresses, I can see her playing the 3 later on.
Iwodu. Ball bounced out. Repair was right under the basket. And boy, the USA are just turning it on big time right now against the French. Beckers. Zia Cook dribbling behind the back. Beckers gets inside. And Balibi fouled. Will go to the line.
What's disappointing is that Rupert, let's take a look at this. She just gets outworked. I mean, it was a great job by the U.S. player to sort of push her for better rebounding position, and those are the things where, you know, I don't know if Rupert is at that next level yet. She's 17. She's going to get there. She's going to learn a lot next year in Bourges from the coaching staff there and just playing against, you know, the professional woman there. But, you know, you just saw how much stronger and maybe a little bit further ahead this U.S. team is right now from this French team.
The missed free throw, and USA almost got it back. They're up by 14. Wadu thought about it. Gets it to Iwodu. Oh, and then she turns it over.
Rupert's got to be careful here because she has two, and you would hate to see her get her third.
And turn down low, and then Rupert fouled by Celeste Taylor.
I'm actually surprised that France is keeping Rupert in the game right now with 2 fouls. You know what I mean? It's a long game. I know you're down, and I know you need her, but 31 minutes left in the game, and she has 2 fouls, and she's still playing.
Believy, but then Iwodu takes it back, and then she's fouled by Celeste Taylor.
That's Celeste's second foul also pretty quickly. I mean, good job by Iwodu for kind of getting her hand in there. And we noticed this yesterday in the earlier game, in the bronze medal game. The refs are really letting them play. You know, it's an aggressive game. They're not calling cheap, easy touch fouls. You know, you're allowed to play physical now.
Fotu for 3, drains it! Boy, every basket that France makes right now you just feel it is vital for them to stay in this thing.
It really is.
Weather the early storm. Beckers for 3.
You know, I love that when France can score, they can get into kind of their press. And obviously,
much better from France, but Rupert simply can't get it going. I almost feel like USA are doing France a favor when they shoot those 3-pointers. Right now, because they're not attacking the basket. They're not really, you know, I just wonder with Beckers if that's the shot she needs to be taking.
yeah.
Rupert comes out. She's going to try to calm down, and Chevy comes back in.
You know, you'd love to see Fotu have a big game because she struggled a little bit yesterday. You know, it wasn't until the 4th quarter she finally made a 3.
Chevy gets it back, puts it up and in, and a little bit of hope now for France. A little bit of full court pressure as well. Forston might have been bumped there, but no foul called on Pardon. Not Fudd. And traveling, turns it back over.
You know, that's a little, you see it here again. It's a travel in the international game. I think that kind of a move in the U.S., you know, it's allowed. It is. That's just kind of a little bit of the differences between the U.S. style game and the international game. It's definitely a travel here. When you slow it down, it's clearly a travel, probably in the U.S. also, but they let them do that there. So it's not uncommon to see the U.S. team get a few travel calls a game.
Fotu, beautiful drive, though. It doesn't make the shot, and Forston comes down with a terrific rebound. Final 12 seconds of the first quarter. France gets stopped, and the USA stress their advantage. Fudd misses with the jumper. Beckers gets it back. Oh boy, the second opportunity. And great play by Beckers. Stuck with it.
You know, look at this. It's a little bit after, but Pardon didn't even attempt to kind of get that rebound. You have to know that the shot clock is, the game clock is winding down. There's only a few seconds left. Even if you don't get it, try and get a tip on it because then Beckers can't get it and can't score.
21-12, the USA, 23-12, the USA on top of France here at the end of the first quarter. That should be 23-12.
know, here we have some stats from the first quarter. 12 to 23, 23% from France. You know, it's not bad, but then you compare it to the 63% from the U.S., and that's the struggle. You know, you saw Iwodu starting it off good. They looked good their first possession. Then they just started turning the ball over a little bit, and I think they were allowing the U.S. team to get too many easy baskets. I mean, we just saw 4 points in the highlights that they weren't even contested. There was no one around them.
Fotu had that shot rejected, but she came back, and I thought that was an important basket. The problem they have in France is you're already climbing uphill.
Yeah, you know, we talked earlier about this. They did it last night, so they know that they can do it, but doing it against the U.S. team that has so much firepower, and it's not just their ability to score. The U.S. can just buckle down and play defense. You know, they're tall, they're long. I mean, Horston can switch with Jones easily on defense, so you almost have 3 interior, 1 tall wing player being able to switch. You have Beckers, who's taller than, you know, Cardon. So it's just tough. You do not want to get down, and I really think these first couple minutes are pretty important for France here.
Well, really impressed by Boston. She starts here the second quarter. Beckers now over to Charisma Osborne, who's checked into the game. There's Jones, shot clock winding down. Jones puts it up, and then nobody boxes out Horston. We just can't stop saying her name. She's utterly sensational. She just keeps finding ways to make contributions.
Absolutely, and you know, right now she's my probably leading MVP go-getter.
I would agree.
And I think just by watching the first, you know, 10.5 minutes of this game, you know why. Defensively, she's getting steals, she's getting her hands on the ball, she can easily get the outlet and push it up court. She's very unselfish, and she can also knock down shots. And I mean, that was an offensive rebound. In the air, tried to put it back, got the foul, and then goes and makes 2 free throws.
Well, she had 14 points in the first half yesterday against Hungary. This is should be a much taller order today against France, but already she's getting it done. Saloon inside, nobody underneath for the rebound for France. Horston for 3, and France again don't rebound. Finally, Fotu catches it, pushes it forward on the break, takes it all the way, but she is blocked by Jones, and Jones leans over to help her up. Sportsmanship. You know that she's trying to get something easy, because nothing is easy right now when it comes to listening to the floor for France. What a play from Jones. Saw the pass coming, and then she is fouled by Sherry.
And that was just the defense out-hustling the offense, you know. Kendra Sherry thought that she had the defender on her back and then didn't move towards the entry pass from her guard, thinking, well, you know, the defense is there, and Jones just out-hustled her. And against the U.S., you have to go to every ball. You have to move. You have to, you know, expect that they're always going to be there.
Long shot, no good. Rebound, Boston. She gets blocked. So we'll say keep it.
Nice idea by Horston there, but I think Verbeek wasn't really expecting a behind-the-back pass. Forced the turnover, and then another pass right into the hands of Horston. Into Jones on the break. I've decided that she's got some magical power that makes her invisible.
Because it's just, you know, I mean, yeah, there's pressure to get rid of the ball because you're being hounded by somebody else, but how many times do we see the ball just turn right into her hands? And there she is, look at that. She just jumps up and takes it away. Up ahead to Beckers, who lays it up and in. The USA have got the wind in their sails right now and have stretched the lead to 29-12.
And it is Horston.
Australia are thinking, wow. Not the France that we played yesterday.
No.
They did to us.
Definitely not. And, you know, maybe we're not on the court. You know, we're pretty close to the court, but maybe Horston's arms are stronger than they actually are. I'm not really sure because, honestly, the steals that she has got, I think she anticipates incredibly well. But
next time down versus their zone,
it almost looks like they're passing it to her.
See what we can get.
Really, it's incredible. It is incredible.
Mettez-la un peu plus dans les pics, sur les sur-têtes en attaque pour essayer d'avoir des tirs, des drags, des ouvertures. Mais ce serait bien que quand on décide quelque chose,
This might be a triple-double.
Whoa. She's getting to work on the boards. She's only got 2 rebounds. What's she doing out there? No, seriously. She's far and away right now. She's just outstanding. Beckers now with 6 points. Haley Jones, 6 points. And Fudd has 5 points. So a good balance for the USA.
Which, you know, going into this game, we know that is their strength. It is their bench. You know, they have 4 people scoring in double figures, but everyone else after that is kind of 9 points, 8 points, 7 points. So they're really, everyone can score.
Wadu has it in France over to Fotu. Asheri. Boy, she was well guarded already by Jones, and then Boston sealed the baseline. There was nowhere for her to go. She's got to get rid of it. Easy Fudd to Jones over the passing, but it goes off the hands. Boston, right idea. Just didn't finish. Carmen Barugi. What a great 2-year run she's been in USA basketball. Puts it on the deck and throws it at the feet of Rupert, who has to bend over a long way to pick that one up, and she doesn't come close, to be honest.
And, you know, I think one concerning factor, not just one, there's many, but France, you already have 10 turnovers in this game. Against the U.S., that's not like, even if you don't have the best shots, you can't turn the ball over. You know, that just leads to something worse than a bad shot.
Fotu with the rebound. Wadu for 3. Good! They gotta get something from somebody. She's hit a couple of threes.
You know, that was pretty well guarded by Fudd, but Wadu, she has a great and quick release.
Horston from the baseline.
So smooth. There's no horsing around from Horston tonight.
Yeah, that's another Horston somewhere. She got the bit between the teeth. Here's Wadu, and that was long ball, falls to Zumwa, to Yale, and rebound.
And, you know, we're talking about France's turnovers. I'm saying you just can't turn the ball over. If you turn the ball over against the U.S., it's going to be 2-3 points easily. They've only averaged 14.5 turnovers a game in this tournament. And 10 tonight, I understand they're playing a more athletic, a more physical team, but you gotta limit that the rest of this game if you want to give yourselves a chance.
Here's Wadu, gets it now to repair. This is better. She's going to the basket and was fouled by Bilibi. And that was the difference, really, as opposed to fading away.
Even then, you know, I think Jones had pretty good position, maybe just reached in kind of right at the end. You know, you see her kind of with her left arm there.
Rivera's going to try three. Good blocks by Jones. Ball goes off of France. It's interesting because you see so many USA players, top USA players, come over to Europe. These French players will undoubtedly face some of these USA players down the road, won't they?
Absolutely.
And whether it's in the French League, the EuroLeague women, Europe Cup women, another foul. And free throws coming for the USA, for the Americans.
And you know, I have a feeling moving forward as well. Azzi Fudd, Jordan Horston, you know, Beckers, Jones. Possibly we're going to be seeing these women also at the U19 World Cup in the future. And guess what? A lot of these French players are going to be there. So I imagine, you know, there's few people on either team are going to have a long battling career against each other moving forward.
Look at that, Horston. Gets to the loose ball, the rebound. Just does it all. She'll get a double-double tonight, I would predict, as long as she gets the minutes. Zaya Cook for three. Tell you, the more I watch her, she's potentially a great one as well for USA. Puts up a hook shot.
They just cannot find anything easy. You know, I like that Sherry's trying to be aggressive, but you know, you had Ladue in the corner there, and they're not quite aware. You know, you see this U.S. team; they're very good at passing. They know where each other are, and I just think France needs to do a better job of being aggressive, penetrating, but finding their teammates.
Meanwhile, Fudd throws in another jumper, and the lead has ballooned to 22 points. Ladue pulls up at the line.
You hope that France, you kind of want to keep it probably between 12 and 15 points moving forward.
Good steal, and Cotu makes the lay. Well, if they can get some stuff like that, I mean, get down, it has to come with some pressure. And the French coach is telling these players, you got to move up. Let's get some pressure. Let's keep the pressure on. And that pressure there for us forcing them to a rare mistake. She steps out of bounds. 8 steals for the USA in this game, and that is one of the 2 steals for France by Fotu.
And you know, Cook just kind of became a little, I think she didn't really know what was going on, didn't know what to call, and very uncharacteristic of a U.S. team.
She's feeling it, but still. Misses Becker's now quickly to Belibi, and back to a 20-point lead.
I mean, that's your post player, Belibi, beating everyone else down the court. And I don't know if you noticed, that wasn't an easy pass that she caught and was able to put up.
Oh, guess what, Sean?
Sunday,
and
the banks are open.
Yes, they are indeed. We are in Belarus for Sunday banking, and that takes it back to a 17-point deficit for France. A little bit of somebody smiling on the French from up high, on that one. There's Fudd over to Jones. It's good. Well, she's got a repertoire that's rather impressive as well, doesn't she? 9 points.
She really, you know, I love her game, and I really, you know, I mentioned before, I think she's going to become, you know what she kind of reminds me of? A Maya Moore. You give her a couple more years, you let her develop more as a guard.
Yep. You're right, here she is. Again, short on that one. And yet the USA forced them with the rebound. And now Fotu has it. And with France in transition, really you feel like it's their best chance to score. And a foul called as the USA get back on defense.
And, you know, what France needs to figure out, they're in a zone, and I talked to, if you've listened to some of our previous games that we've done, it's very hard to box out in a zone. I'm not saying it's very hard, but you have to put a lot more effort into it, and all 5 people need to box out, and you're not really seeing that right now from the French team. They're almost boxing out and not going after rebounds aggressively. They're a little timid. It's as though they're a little afraid of this U.S. team.
Right, steps back, 3, good! Goodness me, that was beautiful basketball. Voila!
Before the game, I said, keep an eye out on Marine Foutou. I didn't think she played great yesterday, and look at her stepping up right now when her team needs her most.
It has to be a good French word for that. I was trying to think it was voila, but
Voila.
right. Now to Jones. Celeste Taylor goes to the baseline. We'll say pass it. Well, Becker's touch pass, Taylor. Oh. That was a thing of beauty there.
Yeah, it really was. A miscommunication there on the zone. There was no one talking, about Taylor being underneath the basket. The zone needed to move over.
The shot clock winding down. This time she gets rejected by Fudd. Her defense is tough. Oh, and she just goes all the way. Well, I think we need to start talking more.
And 2 points.
I think we need to start talking more MVP with her on that one. That was impressive stuff.
And she's 15 years old. How scary is that?
Very. Wadou gets 3 back. Trade baskets in for France there.
No, and France are lucky that they're hitting their threes because it's kind of what's keeping them in the game right now. 6 for 10 from 3.
Also in the game for France, by the way. Didn't mention that. Number 26, and a foul called. As 4th team foul now on France here with 22 seconds to go. The first half, 46-28. It is imperative that they get a stop. Try to get another 2 points. They get it. Beckers had an open look. Jones committed the foul. There's 14 fouls on the USA, and I suppose here that was a reprieve. Beckers would have thought she'd make that. And also, I guess you want to hold it for 1 here, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you want to get a good look, you want to get a good shot, but you don't want to shoot too early and give a chance to the U.S. to score.
Don't want to turn it over. Final seconds, take it off. Foutou gets a little space. Well, that's how it finishes. And just a star-studded performance from the United States of America. As they run off the court for the halftime talk, where their coach, Carlan Berube, will say, you are 20 minutes away from a title. You got to keep playing hard. They lead it 46-28 over France. Well, halftime statistics.
I mean, 60% from 3. That's the reason why France is in this game. 6 made threes, 61% from 2-point. You got to make things more difficult against the U.S. And look at that. They have 12 assists out of that. Right? They just share the ball so well.
What about the steal, or the 9 steals
5
for the USA?
Horston,
yeah. And 11 turnovers for France, which, you turn it over against the USA, they're going to turn it into points. And to illustrate that fact, tell you how many they've got. They've got 9 points off of turnovers. So you don't have to play perfect basketball against the USA, but you need to play exceptionally well.
You do, you know.
And we're not seeing the best from France and their star coming into this game who had the Well, they're halfway home. The USA, they are leading it 46 to 28 at halftime over France. And we know that France have the ability to come back. They knocked off the country that won the title, Australia. They beat them, the team that won it 2 years ago, Australia. They beat them yesterday after trailing by 15 points at halftime. But I think we both agree that it's going to be a little bit tougher. In fact, a lot tougher against the United States. Although, France, if they can make some shots and get into their full court press, anything is possible. And we also saw their coach yesterday, Juliet. It seemed like he made the right moves yesterday. See if he's having any words of inspiration, wisdom, anger, whatever, that might trigger a turnaround today.
Yeah, just looking at the stats from halftime, the U.S. have 9 steals. They're lucky that points off turnover, U.S. only have 9. Then again, they have 12 offensive rebounds and they have 14 second chance points. There's just little things that I think France needs to do better. So they need to take care of the ball and they need to box out. And you know what? If their shots don't fall, their shots don't fall. But don't give things to the U.S., if that makes sense,
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm saying you need to box out. It's not as easy as it sounds.
No.
Obviously, not against a great U.S. team. The thing is, going into this game, rebounds, the U.S. averaged 22.5 offensive, but France averages 19.5 offensive, and they only have 5 at halftime. So
and that was a problem they had yesterday in the first half against Australia.
Yeah.
Not crashing the offensive boards.
So, I hope to see, maybe like yesterday, the coach had some wisdom and inspiration, and we'll see a different team come out. And it's not over. It was 20 minutes. That U.S. team ran out. They look good. They look happy. But maybe that's the time to attack them when they're a little comfortable.
Welcome back, folks. We're taking a tea break. Perhaps a cold one. Come back here for the second half. USA on top, 46-28 of France, and Repair got into a position where ordinarily you'd think she would have success, but Boston, perhaps that presence, her presence down there, certainly on that occasion, doesn't make it very easy on Repair.
No, and this is a great challenge for Repair moving forward. And, she was MVP of the Eurobasket 2016, U16s, has had a great tournament, has been MVP candidate going into this game. Obviously, she's going up against tougher competition. And I think no matter how this game ends for her, it's going to be a learning experience.
So 2 for 3, and this is everything there. Saw her dad up there watching halftime. I don't think it was her yesterday, but it looked like he was up there. 46-28 now. Well played France. Boston traveled. So back over.
Whenever France has the time to get up into their kind of press and then back into their zone, they do a better job against the U.S.
Again, Repair. This time she holds her ground, but still Boston there, making life difficult. Wadu ends up with a 3 and unsuccessfully launches it. Now Flood gets it to Beckers. And great play by Beckers. Well, she's really racking up the assists today.
And right now we see Repair, and maybe at her age level and playing, in INSEP, a good job by Wodu there, just kind of taking it strong. She has moves, but she needs to develop counter moves, period. Because right now the U.S., they've studied her, they've had a game plan, they said this is what she likes to do, is to take away that. And they're doing that, and she doesn't have a counter move right now.
Well, Boston catches it down low. She's not going to miss that. Great play by the USA. check for her as she's not going to the basket. And she's, again, just Boston is winning that. And Boston turns and scores. Well, she's been one of the more efficient players in this tournament coming into this game, and we're seeing why.
Yeah, she has, and keep in mind, she's the captain of this team, so I think she does a lot more than statistically is shown. She doesn't play the most amount of minutes. She's kind of in the average there, just a little over 17.
And Jones catches it and is fouled by Rupert.
But that being said, talking about Boston, she's almost averaging a double-double. She leads the team in rebounds at 7.6, with only playing just over 17 minutes and 11 points a game in this tournament. So she's clearly a big factor. She's kind of, you don't notice her. You don't notice what she does. Let's put it that way. Maybe she's not as flashy as a Horston, as a Beckers, as a Fudd, and she sort of flies under the radar, but she is battling Rupert. She is frustrating her, especially on defense. I really like what she brings to this team.
Wodu puts up a three. In fact, she was 5th in terms of efficiency. A lot of different things go into that coming into this game. In the tournament, here she is again. Catches, scores, and the lead now 27 points. And you would think that France needed a good start here at the second half to have a good chance, and it just hasn't happened. The USA just turning the screw.
Yeah, I'm sure the French coach said, hey, you know what, the first 5 minutes of the third quarter are incredibly important, and guess what, the USA coach said, hey guys, the first 5 minutes of the third quarter are incredibly important, let's put them away, and that's what this US team is starting to do.
Rupert gets it over to Wodu. Now Wodu pulls up, and that's off to the left just a little.
And I think it would have been smarter to kind of challenge that 2-on-1, be a little bit more aggressive, but this is what I mean. I think they're a little intimidated by the US's size.
Beckers over to Jones, who goes up and is fouled in the lane. So 2 free throws coming for the Americans. Here she is again. So you look back at the USA in this tournament, and the first 3, they won the title. They finished 3rd back in 2016. Of course, when they won this in 2010, they actually beat France near a field.
Pareil, on ne croit pas en ce qu'on fait, donc c'est compliqué. On ne croit pas en ce qu'on fait, on peut tout faire, rien ne fonctionnera. Le ballon ne bouge pas. On a demandé du spacing sur 1. Les pics qui sont pris. Voilà, on reste là, on reste là, on reste là. Tout le monde peut diguer, tout le monde peut rentrer, ça ne fait rien. On l'a fait 2 fois pendant la mi-temps, tu réussis à avoir des petits bangers, des choses comme ça. Ça arrête de le faire. En fait, on a ni discipline.
Wow, she's had a frustrating night, but those who are just tuning in today, I think she has an incredible amount of talent, and she's going to learn a lot from this. I think it's a good opportunity for her to see kind of where she needs to go and where she needs to get if she wants to progress her career, which I'm sure she does. And there's a lot of talk from the FIBA, the French Basketball Federation, about this generation because, as everyone knows, Paris 2024 is, 6 years away, and this is a generation that's going to be representing them.
Jones at the line. Look back at the USA dominance in this event before 2016. And that 2010 team, the very first FIBA Under-17 World Championship for women in France, where they beat France in the final. Brianna Stewart was in that USA team.
Who know women's basketball, she definitely she's finally coming over to Europe, so people for the next overseas season that starts in October after the World Championships in Spain. So there's a lot of excitement. A lot of European fans are going to get to see one of the best young women's basketball players. She's still only about 24, 25, right?
Oh yeah, she's in her prime. So this is a low to look like a USA hand got on that ball. And Chevy got down the ground, but then she was surrounded by Jones, Beckers. Possession error for the USA. Zaya Cook enters the contest. And Levy misses an easy one. Close one. And foul called. So the USA on top 29 points. They were up 18 at halftime.
Yeah, you know, like coaches talk about the first 5 minutes, and it's not the same team that we saw come out after half against the Australian team yesterday, this France team right now. And, you know,
they were able to make some shots, and they were able to get into their press.
But even now, you know, you see them getting into their press, but it's as though, you know, yesterday they had 5 people completely engaged, being aggressive in their press, and right now they look a little timid. I think they're a little scared of the athleticism that this France team has.
Has it taken away by Beckers, and now Fudd runs ahead on the break and scores. And the USA, you just have to sit back and applaud them. I have to admit, yesterday they dominated, but I didn't feel like, you know, Hungary gave them much of a test, but they've just shown how good they are today against what was really what we consider to be a really decent challenge against France. I mean, they had just come out and dominated.
Yeah, they had, and it's as though the U.S. knew that France was going to be more competitive, they're more athletic, they're more talented than the Hungary team, I believe, which is normal. I mean, this is the U17 Eurobasket 2016 champions. Hungary was silver in that event last year, so they are the better team right now. And it's as though the U.S. said, okay, well, you know what? We'll just pick up our game a little bit more as well.
But she's just got that extra year of quickness. Levy not able to finish. Chevy. Back. Get it. Pardon. Interesting as well. I was in Argentina for the under-17 men recently, and it was France and the USA in that one as well. And the USA just really turned it on in that game. And that was a talented French team as well. And here, the USA driving, Zaya Cook, and draws the foul and goes to the line. Well, she was like.
She really is, and you know, she comes in off the bench for them, and she's not intimidated to be aggressive, to take her first open shot. You know, I like the way she plays. I like the way that what she gives them off the bench as well.
Zaya Cook, that's both of them. Well, again, really for the second consecutive day, you have to say early on, Horston, Jones, especially Horston, but also Jones. And they were just like the two best players early on for the USA. Really kind of set the tone. Beckers was good today, much better today than she was yesterday. Boston obviously is huge opponents against the pair. But again, you talk about the USA, you're talking about a lot of players, and that is their strength. They don't have to over-rely on 1 or 2 players, 3 players. I mean, they just come at you in waves.
They really do. I mean, you can sit here.
Coaching misses from deep. 7 minutes have been played in the third quarter. Zaya Cook gets inside, and hey, she just almost makes it look easy. She just seems a step faster than everybody on the court.
exciting to watch. You know, she's gritty, she's fast.
Chevy is blocked by Horston. And Horston now goes the other way. Oh, beautiful pass by Horston and finished by Belibi. Horston 9 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. I don't think she'll stay in long enough. I think the coach will take her out. I hope she stays in though. Here's this time Zaya Cook, open floor. She's exciting, hands it off, and Horston doesn't finish this time. A rare miss. And somehow France end up with a layup out of that. So 4-point swing, but 66-33. It is all USA right now. Misses the jumper at the line. Belibi with the rebound. Out to Horston. Go! Just putting a little bit of one of the many exclamation marks that she's going to have on her performance in this tournament. 12 points now for her. One more rebound. She's got her double-double. And Fudd is going to come out. Zaya Cook is going to come out. Charisma Osborne is going to check into the game, as well as Haley Van Lith. And we liked, again, yesterday, Van Lith played with a lot of purpose yesterday. Charisma as well. And here's Celeste Taylor getting the rebound. Horston looking a little tired. You wonder how long she'll stay out there. She'll stay out there long enough to get a double-double.
One more rebound?
Yep. She needs, got the 12 points and 9 boards.
4 more assists.
And Belibi gets inside, and she might have been passing that one to the referee.
Stick the ref. There's her teammate.
In France here, you just got to keep playing, don't you? You got to play hard to see what happens. The worst thing you do, at least you can try to make that score more respectable.
I mean, you don't get into a gold medal game and give up.
Exactly. Nice finish there by Chevy.
And you know, you're playing for the future. You're also playing to improve.
A lot of people are watching right now.
Exactly. You know, people are watching you, and how you finish, even if you are down, people notice those kind of things.
Miss, but the foul, so 2 free throws coming for Belibi. .4 seconds to go in the third quarter. And the USA in total command as Belibi goes, dare I say it. Well, somebody just made a deposit on Sunday. It was Belibi. She banked it in, and now
I believe banks are open in the U17.
are they?
Yeah, I think it's just Europe that.
We got online bank.
There you go.
At least international. Okay. Good hustle there by Celeste Taylor.
And you know what I love too? This US team is not backing down either. You know, they could easily say, "Oh, okay, we're up 35. Let's just cruise for the rest of the time." But that's not how they play. They've never played like that. And then again, you know, I've seen numerous coaches, numerous NCAA coaches in the stands. You know, I saw Texas jersey earlier today, UConn. So, you know, they're also playing for their future a little bit as well.
At the end of the quarter, the USA on top by 35 points. And right now, it's almost the case of damage limitation for France. You are looking at a team that has the wind in its sails. They are 10 minutes away from lifting that title up 70-35. about these numbers, Shona? I mean, what can we gather other than the fact that the USA have made a lot more shots?
You know,
I mean, clearly they don't have to be a great three-point shooting team.
they don't, and that's, you know, there's a weakness. That would be it. You know, I talked yesterday. I said, yeah, I think it's a good idea if France were to play zone and try and force the U.S. to take outside shots because they're not the greatest three-point shooting team in this tournament. But guess what? It doesn't matter because they still get the ball inside. They move it well. They're getting offensive rebounds against France's zone. So right now they're just battling them and playing better. And, you know, we just saw Boston score there, who quietly, she's probably been one of the leaders and one of the best players on this team as well. You know, tonight she already has 10 points, 7 rebounds. She's close to a double-double. But, you know, you look at all these players on this U.S. team, and Jordan Horston, who right now, she's kind of my MVP go-getter. She has 12 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. Talk about a stat line. Then again, you know, let's talk about Becker, who you don't really notice her as much, but she is just so smart. She plays the second most minutes on this team. You know, her stat line reads, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. So clearly she's not looking for herself.
Disappointment for the French, no doubt about it. They didn't come today thinking they were going to, you know, lose. Certainly not be on the wrong end of the scoreline such as this, but such is the case. Nice play, USA executing, getting it to Boston.
It's as though the points are coming easily for the U.S., and every point that France has been different.
Pardon takes a long one. Pass chased down by Jones. And the drive and the finish by Becker. She really has been good today. 6 points, 10 assists. She's been terrific.
I think it's 8 points now, yeah. And you know, she's close to a triple-double. This team just has so many weapons.
Repair gets blocked once again by Boston. You know, as a low-post player, Repair, where does she need to take? What steps does she need to take now? She's gonna make that next step.
Secondary moves. You know, I understand right there. She kind of wanted to shot a steal.
Another steal. Oh, and Horston missed the layup. But as the USA do, they beat France down the court and they get the rebound. Unbelievable.
And you know, that was just. There were 3 French players down there for that rebound, and there was only 1 French player, and then the French players trailed in. So I don't know if they've kind of, you know, put their heads down and written this game off, but that's the difference right now. The U.S. are just outplaying them.
Someone misses from 3. Fudd with the rebound. Horston calls the play. Boston is fouled, so she will go back to the free throw line. She's got 14 points today, 8 rebounds, Boston. And Jones comes out for the USA. Brunel comes into the game for her first minutes. Both teams go to the bench for a timeout with 7.5 minutes, 7:37 remaining.
See what kind of scoring. And France,
We
it's
wouldn't want to
true,
leave a
I think
shooter
a lot
over
of their
here, but that is
points
the next rotation
have
from the corner there,
so
okay?
quickly and very one-on-one, kind of off their own creation, some crazy shots. So that's why you see that big assist difference.
Probably make a case for about several USA players being on the all-tournament team. Strong case, but there's only so many spots. As is always the case. Boston now goes to 15 points. Probably have it wrong there if they run to me. Thanks both. We got 16 points and 8 rebounds in this game alone. So 2 blocks. Plus 33 for USA, which is on the floor. Wadou, Chevy, and Sherry travels. And it is now just an out-and-out blowout for the Americans.
You know, we saw Samantha Brunel has just checked in for this USA team, and if there's one person who knew what it felt like for them to lose in the semifinals in 2016 to Australia, it's her. She's the only returning player who was on that team, so she has experience for these guys. And like I said yesterday, I'm pretty sure she was in the locker room before the game, kind of hyping her teammate up and saying, hey, listen, we got to come out from the get-go. We got 40 minutes.
Goodness me, Believe, how in the world did she score there? Fouled
and
on the
assist
play
by Brunel, you know?
Award.
Wow.
Award. Chevy's going to come out. Also coming in is Yale is coming out.
You can hear the U.S. fans in the background chanting MVP as
Horston goes out of the gown. Yep. He makes the free throw. Nice release. 35.
France were 6 for 10 at halftime, remember? And I said it was kind of the only reason that's keeping them in the game. They're 6 for 21 right now. So.
Well, we just hit another one. 3-pointer right on cue.
Maybe I need to talk a little bit more. And who was it?
Wadou. She's put up her 8th.
Wadou is going to do what she do.
She is. Whatever she wants. But it's not going to be enough today. 59 down by a large margin. Well, you know what? It's always that strange situation where you have a team that wins a semifinal yesterday, France, guaranteed the top 2 finish. And the team they beat, Australia, you know, came into today not, you know, knowing that they would finish at least 4th or 3rd. They end up winning their game against Hungary, so they finished 3rd. They're going to be leaving all smiles today. Meanwhile, as the USA makes some substitutions, France are going to leave the undefeated team, even though they're going to finish higher.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you know, it's always tough losing in any game, but So they might be unhappy today and tonight, but tomorrow when they get off the plane and they have that silver medal and their parents and family are at the airport. And as time goes on, they're going to be very, very proud about this performance. And they're, you know, more than anything, they're probably going to remember that Australia game.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's exciting.
Well, Cameron Brink is into the game for the USA. 13. Wadu. Oh, Simone made face-on-face contact there, jaw-on-jaw with Celeste Taylor. Look at this. This is called hustling. Oh no, it wasn't face-on-face. It was right elbow on the face.
Yeah, you know, it was inadvertent. It wasn't on purpose. I mean, both of them were hustling after the ball. Kind of like was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Something like two objects moving towards each other the same direction. Collision occurs, and nothing positive is going to come out of that. Usually, both players are around the same size. Well, the two comes in, that was good. I think Dan liked that one. It's going to be another opportunity for USA, who might not get to 100 points in this game.
No, you know, they've averaged just under 90 points for this tournament, so who knows? 4:46 left. I mean, if they have easy baskets like that, and you know what? That's actually the same inbounds pass that they ran a couple minutes into the game. Which they were France, you can't let them have the same inbounds and the same easy layup.
There's probably an element of really having to bear down and concentrate for France at this stage. 4.5 minutes to go and you're down 45 points. I don't know, I mean, you tell me. We talked about this yesterday. You were on some wrong ends of results against the USA over the years with Canada. And it's not easy, is it? Especially when you start getting run out of the gym.
It definitely is not easy, but you know, you never gave up though, because you knew you were just trying to get better. So you always wanted to go every possession, you know, and especially other people right now, you know, people have checked into the game, who've been giving it, you know, Yale is in now for France, and you're getting opportunity and you want to show your coach, hey, you know what, I can play. So maybe not in this tournament because we're down to the end, but in future tournaments, like, trust in me, look what I did, even in those few minutes when we're already down 46.
Brink is on the score sheet, and that's both, in fact. The Americans in the stands traveled a long way to watch their strong performance from their compatriots. And for many of them, family members, for most of them probably, pass it off. Jenna gets back over for two. French players would you say is headed stateside?
Kendra Sherry, she's not on the floor right now.
Right, but she's decided to play college basketball. Brunel misses.
She kind of got it at the wrong time. Yeah, so she's heading stateside. I'm not quite sure where she's headed yet.
Okay.
So who knows? She might, you know, be going up against some of these girls.
We saw Deandra Chachuan. Is that right? France International now. She played in Maryland.
She did, yeah. She was in Maryland for 2 years, I believe. There's a couple French players who left INSEP and are at Syracuse. It's a big kind of French team hotbed right now. And you know, just like I played at Utah, and it was kind of a Canadian. Yeah, there you go. So, and obviously it's easy to talk to other Canadians and follow in the footsteps of other Canadians, and that's what I did, and people did that after me, and you know what to expect then.
What were they serving there that made Canadians at the training table? Okay, so 2:48 to go, and America marching towards their 4th title. Women's basketball World Cups. By the brink. Van Lith, one of the two. Yeah, it was on brink. So I guess they'll go back and reassess, and you know, if the coach has any advantage here for France, is that he'll have them back at INSEP, and you know, they'll go back and look at the tape, a lot of them, and if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Yeah, absolutely.
It certainly hasn't killed them, although it's been a whipping today. And they now know. If they didn't know already, they know that there's a very good team across the Atlantic that is they're going to have to beat to become the #1 team in the land or in the world. Van Lith, the lefty, strikes and takes it to 90 points for the USA.
You know that US bench is up cheering on their teammates. They're excited. I think they're starting to feel it. They maybe felt it a little earlier, but I just love how they support each other, and they're excited for their teammates, even those who don't get a ton of playing time.
Shot clock rather. You know, going back to that point I was just making, if you go back to 2010, when USA beat France 92 to 62 in the final. Olivier Apupa is in that France team, and she has since gone on to, you'd have to say, great things in her career.
She has, you know, she's played at the Olympics since then. She has played EuroLeague in France with Villeneuve d'Ascq, the team there. She also played in the French League, and this year she just had a great season. One of the top rebounders in EuroLeague and steals in Galatasaray in Turkey. So, to say the least, that some stars have come out of this tournament is an understatement. So, to be here, to be in the finals, you have to know that's pretty good for your resume, and it's pretty good for your future.
Yes, Li Ming that played for China back in 2010. She's a big player for them now. And lots of other players. We talked about Near Fields was the Canadian who led all scores at that tournament. But right now, we're looking at some Americans who quite simply are going to have great careers, and it'll be fun watching them develop. Ball gets out of bounds. France will keep it for 38.31 seconds.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of eye on these young Americans in the next year or two when they start to make their college decision. A lot of them are going to be going into their junior year, and you know, that's when you start to go on your official visits to schools and whatnot. And that's why we see so many NCAA coaches here at this tournament who also came all the way to Belarus to watch these women play. And don't get me wrong, those NCAA coaches, they're not here just for the USA team. They're also here, they're scouting all these other teams that are here as well.
Tisha Romero played for Spain back in 2012. She's now one of their senior team player, big-time player. USA, it's all about them right now. Look at them on the bench. They are going to have a result on their CV that they will never lose. They will be World Cup winners. FIBA Under-17 Women's Basketball World Cup has been won by the USA 92-40. Absolutely emphatic. And I'll tell you what, deserving winners, to put it mildly. They have been utterly brilliant, and they saved their best for last. I mean, they were awesome today.
They really did.
No stopping them.
Going into this game, I thought if France could come out and play the way that they did yesterday in that second half against Australia, that they could definitely give the U.S. a run for their money, even after watching the U.S. play.
92-40, the USA win it over France. They are the World Cup winners. We saw some emotion there from France, Shona, and you know, they're tired. They probably had their high hopes, and they've had their hopes dashed of a title. But at the end of the day, USA deserving winners. And I have to say they've been classy about this performance. They've been good. They've been professional. They've come out and they deserve to celebrate right now.
Absolutely, and you know, look at the stats here: 60 points. They didn't even need the threes, and you know, France, they only made 1 3 in the second half, and I think that's what kind of kept them in the game a little bit. Clearly out-rebounded, 56-30. U.S. had 19 offensive rebounds. France was averaging 19. They need to do a better job. 16 turnovers. They did a pretty good job of forcing the U.S. into 12 turnovers, but I mean, in every category, the U.S. just sort of dominated them. Wadu, 16 points, you know, the shooter for France, clearly anywhere that's just outside the three-point arc, she thinks she can make, and I thought she did a great job tonight, and she tried really hard. Horston with 6 steals, you know, I think she's a pretty big candidate for that MVP, and then Jones, I mean, she was also, she would be an MVP candidate, as well as Boston and Becker, so.
There's any number of players, we talked about it, any number of players for the USA that can find themselves on the all-tournament team today. It'll be interesting to see who gets it, and I don't know, for me, Horston has to be the MVP. I mean, I just thought the last 2 days, she was just, wow, she was just at a different level.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. Don't forget about Fudd, AZ Fudd, 15-year-old youngest in this tournament, and she already has a little record to her name. She was the youngest player at a FIBA event last year as a 14-year-old at the U17 2006 Americas Championship. So she has a very bright future ahead of her. Do you know what I love? I mean, you look at the stat sheet of the U.S. 16 points by Boston, so you know she leads all scores, and then a different player, Beckers, has 10 assists. She's the leader in that, and then we go look at Horston with the 6 steals. I mean, every category that you look at, someone else on their roster owns own that category, and that's just how powerful they are. It's great to see.
Well, we saw some absolute crushing looks from France as they walked off the court. It's almost got me choked up looking at some of the girls crying. They're just like devastated because they know this is a once-in-a-lifetime deal, and they've come up far short. But again, you have to really say if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. And hopefully they'll build on this and they'll go on to bigger and better things. And I'm pretty confident that's what's going to happen. They've already worked this hard to get this far. And it's just enormous pride for the USA players. It's great to see their parents and family members that have come this far to watch and support their kids.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. And you mentioned earlier some of those French players, the tears in their eyes, and you know what? They have really bright futures, and this is what hurts the most. But I think they're going to have other opportunities, many of them, and they're going to learn from this moving forward. And one of my favorite players is Manu Ginobili. And I remember he gave an interview after the Rio Olympics when he was retiring from his national team, and he just said, I had some absolutely amazing and happy moments, but I also had some hard and heartbreaking ones at the same time. And that's just how you feel when you play for your national team. It is. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, it's, well, you know better than me because you've done it.
Yeah.
So.
And I've had, those moments that are as high, and I've had moments that are as low. And you learn from them, and you realize that's part of life, that's part of basketball, and that's part of representing your country and having so much passion, having your country's name across your chest.
So there is the trophy. It will be going to the U.S. of A., the United States of America. And again, just a great event. Congratulations to Belarus as a country for putting this on. Their women's senior team really, for a decade, really made a lot of headlines in international basketball, national team basketball. Third place in Chieti at the Eurobasket Women 2007. They rose from Division B rapidly, and then they went to 2 Olympic Games, so it's great. And also they played at 2 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cups. So it's great to see this country host a premier event like U17 Women's Basketball World Cup, the Belarus women in transition. But we're now going to be seeing the honors, the All-Star 5, and also the teams will be coming out to get their honors. We'll see All-Star 5, we'll see the MVP.
The awards will be presented Mr. Turgay Demirel, FIBA Executive Committee member, and Mrs. Anastasia Marinina, Belarusian Basketball Federation General Secretary.
Comes out. And Natasha Marinina. So Turgay Demirel, the FIBA Executive Committee member,
best
and
place
the Belarusian
of the FIBA
Basketball
Under
Federation
17
General
Women's
Secretary,
Basketball
Natasha
World Cup
Marinina.
2018, our All-Star 5.
They
Please
will be,
welcome
presenting the honors of the All-Star 5.
From USA, number 14.
Boston, not surprisingly, really. Man, she was good today. Yeah. She just basically neutralized the threat of repair inside, and she's made the All-Star 5.
Shayla Hill, Australia, number 4.
Hill makes it. She rescued her team today in the fourth quarter. 14, I think it was 14 of her 16 points.
It was. She waited until the last 10 minutes, but she did it, and she carried her team to the bronze medal.
She did it on purpose because of she said, just to make it a little bit more dramatic.
Jordan Houston from USA, number 8.
Jordan Houston, absolutely no surprise that she's made this All-Star 5.
No, without a doubt. I mean, her performance, you know what it is about her? She's just such an all-rounded player.
All-Star 5, please welcome Haley Jones from USA, number 10.
And Jones, who's fantastic at the start of each of the last couple of seasons as well. And really throughout, she makes it.
And please welcome Iliana Rupert from France, number 12.
Rupert has made it as well. And I have to say, it's quite moving. You can't see it in your screen, but to see her French teammates really cheering for her to come out and receive this honor, that is fantastic. It's kind of brightened the mood over there in the French camp.
It has, and she had a disappointing outing today, but she had a learning experience, that's for sure. And keep in mind, we talked, she was battling an ankle injury this entire tournament and still made the All-Star.
USA.
Yeah.
Shayla Hill, Australia. Jordan Houston, USA.
That is your All-Star 5.
Haley Jones, USA.
A lot of pride. And I have to say, you could have easily had 2 or 3 more Americans in that All-Star 5. But you know what? I say it at every tournament. I mean, they just... it is such a tough selection process. I mean, how do you come up with it?
For the TSOT Most Valuable Player.
So now the MVP award
MVP
is going to be presented.
Presented by Mr. Turgay Demirel, FIBA Executive Committee member.
Award.
The TSOT Most Valuable Player of the FIBA Under 17 Women's Basketball World Cup 2018 is Jordan Houston.
And Jordan Houston gets the MVP. That's for me a no-brainer. I mean, she basically took over the game the last couple of days early. She just basically said, you know what? Let's just lay the foundation for the wins.
I mean, those NCAA coaches that are in the stands right now, they're salivating.
Yes.
She is a player who is going to be recruited by the best schools in the U.S. There's no doubt. And I'm sure it's already been going on for a few years. And really, her game is unbelievable. She is able to do everything. But you know what I love? It was her defense. She is everywhere. I can't, I mean, today it was steal after steal after steal. And the best part is, after she gets the steal, she has the ball handling skills to push the ball, bring it up the court. And then she also has the whereabouts and the ability to make the extra pass or finish herself. And she is just, as a 17-year-old, she is already so well-rounded. I think this is someone we're going to see in a USA jersey for a long time to come.
Бронзовых призеров чемпионата мира. Third place team in the FIBA Under-17 Women's Basketball World Cup 2018 is the team of Australia.
So now comes the presentation of the medals, and this will be an unforgettable experience for all these young ladies as they make their way to the podium. Stepping up to the podium. You stepped up to the podium how many times?
A couple times with Canada and the Americas.
Yeah? What's going through your mind when that happens? You just don't want to take a wrong step?
Yeah, you don't want to trip.
Bronze medalist, Team Australia.
Because, they actually fit all three teams onto the podium, so you're kind of...
The bronze medals are presented by Anna Young, FIBA Vice President, and Igor Yurkevich, Deputy Chairman of Minsk City Executive Committee.
So... Australia, very deserving. Again, they came back today. It was a heartbreak for Hungary. They checked into the Heartbreak Hotel.
Team captain
And
Isabel Palmer, number 7.
Is Vice President, doing it, as well as Mr. Igor Yurkevich, the Deputy Chairman of the Minsk City Committee.
Number 8, please, come on.
Number 9,
Number 10, Number 11,
Fascinating.
Number 12, Eliza Hollingsworth.
Players at this age, it's short on flight.
Number 14, Alexander Holner.
How many,
Number 15,
if any, will advance to that next stage of the national team competitions for the national teams, senior teams?
I think in this tournament, especially the Final Four, the last 4 teams, there's a few players from every one of these teams that are going to be moving on, and I think they're going to be staples in their national program for a long time to come. This is a very talented bunch of young girls.
You're talking about also, it might come too early. It probably does come too early, but you never know. The 2020 Olympics just around the corner. The USA probably say probably not.
I would
they've
say
got
no.
so much talent.
Australia has a lot of talent.
They do. It might be an outside shot for 1 or 2 of them.
France has a lot of talent.
Yeah, you're talking about 2024 for France, and that's a more realistic.
This tournament right here, I think there's a lot of players that we saw in, these 3 medal teams especially. I think we will see them, quite a few of these players in 2024 in Paris at the Olympics.
So now the silver medals are coming out. They'll be presented by Lena Wallen-Kansi, the FIBA Executive Committee member from Sweden. Demirel is from Turkey. Used to be the Turkish Basketball Federation president. So Lena Wallen-Kansi comes out. And also Mr. Maxim Ryzhenkov, the Belarus Basketball Federation president. They'll be presenting silver medals.
Are presented by Mrs. Lena Wallen-Kansi, FIBA Executive Committee member, and Maxim Ryzhenkov, chairman of Belarusian Basketball Federation.
Everybody talks about the medals, but what about the flowers? Those are beautiful.
Love your hands.
You know, a lot of those flowers, like people take those flowers home.
Number 7,
Risen Paul. Congratulations to him and Belarus for putting on a good show.
number 10, Vanessa Chumoy. Number 11, Kendra Berry. Number 12, Juliana Rupert. Number 13, Jane Malone. Number
Got the
20,
full range of emotions, the happiness. He was the first one to jump up into the
number
middle of the
29,
chair.
Evan
The chair was held back and told she was in the alternative. So she's the coach. We talked about that with Neil
Chief
earlier.
coach, Team
See
France,
how
Arnaud Jungelot.
who's the captain, isn't she? France.
Very good. I think it's a great example of also coming from what you have to do and when you build up your team and I think, and the same with Neil, like you said, another point guard, and it's just that's a point guard character. It really is. That's a good point guard character to have.
And again, as every minute now that France push themselves away from that final, they will begin to remember the good times from this tournament. It's like golf in a way. It's like you always forget the bad shots, you remember that one good shot. And they're going to remember coming from 15 points back to beat Australia. I think that's photo there.
Победителей чемпионата мира.
She does
And now,
that
our FIBA Under-17
So,
Basketball World
hopefully
Cup 2018 champions.
USA
Ladies and gentlemen,
will now get their
your biggest applause
gold
for
medals.
the winner of the FIBA Under-17
Mr.
Women's
Horacio
Basketball
Moratori, the FIBA
World Cup
president.
2018, Team of the United States of America.
Also, Mr.
Обладатели
Alexander
золотых
Boraulia,
наград. Сборная Соединенных Штатов Америки.
Minister of Sport and Tourism of the Republic of Belarus. He will be handing out medals for the USA.
Team USA.
And there they are. Step up to the podium and
by Mr. Horacio
a relatively
Moratori,
calm
FIBA
celebration.
president. And Alexander Boraulia, Deputy Minister of Sports and Tourism of the Republic of
a
Belarus.
great moment for everybody. See, again,
Welcome to
Moratori
winner,
coming
Team
out.
USA, Team
well as
Captain,
Boraulia.
Alia Boston.
So out of all of these players that we see getting, I mean, you know, just think about the potential.
Number 6, AJ Pat.
Boston's gotten a lot. They've all got a lot. But Boston's just quite intimidating today. There must be a lot of people looking at her thinking,
Haley Jones.
she can come and play for my team.
Absolutely. I mean, so let's not forget about Casey Budd,
Yeah.
15-year-old.
Cameron Green. Number 15.
Josiah Cook.
From
Did a great
Philippines.
job. She was aggressive with shots. Jordan Horston. I mean, go on. We were talking about them yesterday, and I said that for lefty, she's got a great stroke, beautiful looking shot. You know, she's going to be a scorer moving on. Jones. We could just, honestly, every person on this team that they're just going down, I think has a very bright future. I think they're going to be highly recruited.
They will get bigger. They will get stronger. They will
Smarter.
and
Scary.
it is. So there they are, and we're also going to hear the national anthem of the United States played as they raise the flag, all the flags rather, to the rafters. So now comes the trophy presentation. It just keeps getting better and better for these American players.
Celebration is never ending.
No, it's not. Captain Boston will receive it from Senor Muratori from Argentina. He will then walk over and yes, I don't think she's going to throw it over there, although she is a good passer. Here it is. Yeah. So it is one final celebration. Well, I'm guessing they'll have quite a celebration today. The USA, they have won the title. Any closing remarks, Shona?
I think it was a great tournament. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, these women are going to be around for a while, so keep an eye out on them. And wow, what a U.S. team it was. They're scary.
Can't say I'm surprised, although you do have to remember, 2 years ago, it wasn't a done deal. They finished third, and it was Australia that finished top of the podium. Maybe that added that little bit more hunger to USA basketball this time around. They came out all guns blazing, and again, they won it at a canter, going unbeaten and winning the title. So as they pose for their pictures, their medals, and the trophy, we will bid you adieu. I don't know how you say goodbye in Belarusian, but from Belarus, Shona, thanks very much. I'm Jeff Taylor. Thanks for watching.
Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, back it up.
Завершен чемпионат мира по баскетболу среди девушек до 17 лет в столице Республики Беларусь, в городе Минске. Еще раз поздравляем победителей, сборную США, а также серебряных призеров команду Франции и бронзового призера команду Австралии. The FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup 2018 is now officially closed. Thank you to all the teams who have taken part in this event. It was an honor to have you with you. And thank you to all the fans and spectators and audience. Thank you very much and see you in Minsk.
You ain't stressing off no lover in the past tense. You already had them. Working 8 a.m. Finish round 5. Post talk down, you don't see them outside. Yeah, they don't really be the same offline. You know dog days, you know hard times. Doing overtime for the last month. Saturday, call the girls, get them gassed up. Gotta hit the club, gotta make that ass jump. Gotta hit the club like you hit the motherfucking angles. With your phone out, snapping like you FIBA. And you showing off, but it's alright. You showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, KB. Try and kill me, they gotta make some choices. They running out of options, 'cause I've been going off and they don't know when to stop. And when we get the top,
Congratulations.